Hey, Tej here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for APE. Again, we'll go over some major levels of support and resistance, and then I'll show you some possibilities with Elliott Wave Theory. Let's get going. Again, some weekly, daily and monthly levels that haven't been tapped before. And let's check out some levels. Again, support and resistance areas on brown that we have had some kind of a support and resistance before. Higher time frame, let's bring those guys out. So currently, again, this volume profile is from the start of this history. This one is from Coinbase, starting from around 17th of March to current date. We've got a couple of interesting areas here. Value area high with a 38.2 retracement for the move from the all-time lows to the all-time highs with the Fibonacci retracement tool. Another interesting area is here around the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area, and of course the golden pocket with a weekly as well. Now this is the most support and resistance I feel like you're going to get. Some okay amount of volume here as well. Point of control is just below here as well. This should be an interesting area as well if the price comes down here. It's got this previous resistance or support now. Actually it's always been support, but it has been tested so many times, but it has still that point of control on it with the dailies or a couple of different dailies. So interesting area for sure. Let's close these guys for a bit, at least the volume profile. And then we have the lower time frame stuff here. From the all-time highs around 29th of April, to current date, we got some interesting areas again. Around the golden pocket we got the point of control, large volume area node. This, however, wherever you want to place it, so around $21 and up, offering some nice resistance if the price comes up here. 0.5 with the daily around $20, and 382 with the range value area low. Again, above us we got this range, the support and resistance area. So that could be something to keep an eye on as well. These are basically the levels that I'm most looking for. Again, if you want to take a screenshot or label them on your chart, here we go. Let me put some targets here. Set alarms on those later on. Now on top of those, we still have a couple of different areas before we go into Elliott Wave. We got these two lines here, just basic parallel channels that people are most likely drawing in. So this one is from March 18th highs to the current all-time highs 29th of April, and brought down to these lows here at April 18th. This is giving some kind of channel that people are most likely looking for, or at least checking out. Another one is this white one here, 17th of March to 18th of April, and bring it down, or bring it up to the highs of 18th of March. Again, another channel to look for. Let's see if we have some targets around this one. Well, we got basically, if the price is consolidating here a bit and coming down to the daily with this parallel channel, we could be looking for some kind of move from here on. But again, we still have lower time frame setups here that we are looking into with Elliott Wave. So let's close these guys down. So this was basically the idea that we had before on the last video, saying that this was 1 and 2 of minute, and then we had different options from there on. This one is one option, saying that this is really bullish move. We've had 1, 2 here, in my minuets, and then we had again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the third of minuet. The fourth has already come down below the 1, or they are now colliding. So the only option, if we want to look bullish here with this wave degree set up here, is to have wave 4 or this whole structure as a diagonal. Now it is already possible for the wave 4 to end here. There's no rules broken. It is larger than wave 2, so this is giving us the expanding diagonal. Now what I don't like about this is the structure here is breaking this channel, or this this diagonal, which is usually not happening. So it could be kept in mind that this could be coming way lower still, and having this basically a trend line that should offer some kind of support here. Did we have anything here? Well, we had one target here as well, so yeah, possibility. Now this is another option. Instead of having the wave 2 here on March 21st, we have it here at April 6th. Here we would have WXY into that wave 2, and after that point we would have again this bullish move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one again having the diagonal onto the first. This can't be again wave 3 of minute, because the price has come back to the wave 1 territory. So it has to be a lower degree wave, which means that this is even more bullish that I would like to believe. Also, you could say that this is actually the third here, and this would be the fourth here. They are not overlapping, which would be fine, but then again this would end up with a truncation here, a pretty severe one. So that is something that I personally don't like. But truncations are possible for sure, of course. Now, if we want to be looking this big realistic, well, maybe not realistic, but a bearish way, this is one option, or it was before we actually made a really high high here. So the idea basically here is saying that we had some kind of move into this bit here, this currently marked as C wave, this low on 1st of March, basically saying that this is an A wave. Then we would have B and C. The issue here is, again, we already gone above the 1.618 extension of the A move here for the B wave, which makes this pretty super unlikely. That is why I'm really not even considering this as a possibility anymore. Now, for the bullish moves, of course, getting back to them for a short time is saying that we have this invalidation here. Both of them have the invalidation here at around $10.50 area. If we go lower than that, we have to be looking at some other alternatives and possibilities. Now, currently on this WX count or WXY count, saying again this is first, second, we have come down to the possibility, or to the golden pocket, saying that this is possibly end for wave 2. Let's measure that out before we go into the bearish possibility more. It doesn't look like it came down to anything else but this basic around the 1.382 area for this move here. Nothing special, it's still valid, no issues with that. It would have to be labeled, I think, WXY. This probably is not allowed here. Nope. So yeah, it would have to be labeled WXY, and for that we would be looking for 3 waves here instead of the 5, because we don't get a 90% retracement for this move here. So we can see that there are overlap here. So instead, this is difficult to say. If we want to look at this bearishly, we could be saying that this is again 1, 2 and another 1, 2. But in order this to be a 3-way move, we would be looking for possibly the end of the 3rd here, 4th and 5th here, and again 3rd, 4th and 5th. But again, these are marked as 5-wave structures, so a 3-wave structure would need to be something like this. And this would need to be a zigzag, because if we are labeling these as a 5-wave structures, so in that case this golden pocket most likely is not going to hold, as we are expecting the 3-way move here as well. Yeah, but again, it doesn't need to be ending here at the golden pocket. The invalidation is all the way down here, around $10. So the bearish options. We went through this. The bear option here. Now, if we invalidate the bullish counts here, what do we have here left? Well, basically we only have this one here, saying that, let's hide this for a bit, saying that we have some kind of 1, 2 here. This would be the 3rd wave, and this would be 4th, and this last leg would be the 5th. At that point we would be correcting the whole structure, that even the structure that we don't see here. So it is guessing basically how much we are going to be retracing and where to. We can of course be looking for signals or the amount of retracements here, looking for the subwave structures, but again we don't know how much there was price history here and how fast this whole structure completed itself. So even if it just started here, if we are expecting, saying this is the 5th wave here, we could be looking into a few weeks of correction, or a couple of weeks at least of correction before heading higher. And at that point we could be doing something like this for wave 2 on a larger degree. So that has to be kept in mind. Even if it looks bullish, there is also always a possibility of being bearish, and bearish scenarios have to be always looked into, and at least taken into consideration. But yeah, I think that's all I want to share with APE. There's possibilities of going higher for sure, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I thank you for watching, and hopefully see you on the channel soon again. Bye bye.